Welcome, yassas yasu, and hello to all of the amigos of Pafos FC. Tonight it's 8 p.m, kickoff time of Pafos FC Apollon, and just a few little facts for you coming today. Last 5 meetings between Pafos and Apollon, and Pafos FC have won all 5. So no pressure on Pafos tonight for them to come through and shine, and we will predict some scores and see how we go later on in this podcast. But for now, we are currently 5th in the league, and Apollon are shown as 14. Yes, I know it's early doors, but hey, that's the writing on the wall. We're 5th, they're 14. On paper, Pafos FC are a much stronger team than Apollon, much stronger. So let's see who we think could start tonight based on a 4-2-3-1 system. So first off, we'll look at who we think is going to be in goal. Bit of a no-brainer really for Pafos. That's probably more than likely going to be Michael. Neophytis Michael, 31-year-old goalkeeper, plays for Pafos now, and he is in pole position since the departure of Ivicic, so we're pretty confident that he's going to be starting. Let's have a look at left back. Been a problem area for a while for Pafos FC, but stepping into the boots for left back, we have got shown the 26-year-old. He's been playing at left back for a while now, recent first choice. There is an alternative, Bruno Langa, which he gets used quite a bit on rotation from what we've seen. So we're going first choice, Kostas Pilea. Centre back, we are looking at the duos of Goldar and Lucasen. So Goldar, 30-year-old Spanish nationality, and he has been playing quite well. Both have been consistently starting in the first 11s for Pafos FC in both domestic and European matches. Lucasen, he's 30 years old as well. He's from Holland. He's a Dutch national. And obviously he again has been putting in some consistent performances, and it's all about consistency at the back and making the Pafos fans feel safe and secure when we're playing out from the back, which nobody likes, but it looks good when it comes off. So hopefully we're going with Lucasen and Goldar at centre backs. Then comes right back. Now, right back, primary, it's got to be Bruno Felipe, a favourite of the fans, regularly gets chance, 31-year-old, and he's been playing pretty well. He's from Brazil. The only other alternative they've got really at the moment is João Correa, the 28-year-old. He's been picked, he's been playing, he's been tempted to be coming on as a rotation player for Bruno Felipe. So that's our back four. Moving on to the midfield, we have Ivan Sunic, and probably preferred by our coach and manager. He's a good stabilizer in midfield. He's a good defensive midfielder. He can tackle well, but he can also spray the ball around and play some nice through passes. And he has been known to score. Then we have Pepe. Pepe's featured regularly. He is a first-team starter without a shadow of a doubt. 28-year-old Pepe, and he's probably the more creative of the two in midfield between himself and Sunic, and he's scored some cracking goals over the last couple of years playing for Pafos FC. Alternatives, it's got to be Quina for rotation and energy. We're expecting him to come on to substitute for one of these two. With no doubt, I'm quite confident that's probably going to happen. So those three that we're looking at in midfield, Sunic, Pepe, Quina. So it comes to the attacking four then. We've got to look at central attacking midfielder to assist the striker. And we're going to look at Dragomir for that one, a 26-year-old Romanian. He may not be the tallest player in the world, but he puts a lot of effort and energy into the team. He chases everything down And every time I've seen him play, he puts in 110%, never stops. He can be a little bit rash every now and again with his challenges, but hey, well, we like to see a bit of spirit in the team, and he certainly brings it. So yes, central attacking midfield will be Vlad Dragomir. On the right-hand side, to start, which he hasn't started that much recently, we're going to go with Jaja. He's a good wide attacker and a massive match contributor in Europe and domestic cup games. Whenever there's a big match or whenever stuff is on the line, if he's not on the field, he comes on and produces some magical stuff. We love him. We know you love him. And we're confident that he will be playing tonight, whether it be coming on at 60 minutes or starting. It'd be nice to see him start, though, wouldn't it? Hey, listen, if you disagree with any of these choices as well, send us a message and we'll entertain it on post-match. Okay, on the left-hand side then, we have gone for Orsic. The 32-year-old Orsic, he's probably preferred as on that creative left wing option, and he scored some good goals as well. For a tactical tweak, we've also got the alternative of the Swedish Ken Sema, although he did play for Sweden in the World Cup, so we have a feeling that he's probably going to be rested. Yeah, so Orsic preferred, Ken Sema tactical option alternative. Now then, striker. Obviously, Anderson Silva is the preferred option for Pafos FC. Big, strong lad, scored some good goals. Although, has he been on form recently? I'm not so sure. He's played well. He holds up the ball beautifully for the attack to come. But he's not been on fire in relation to scoring goals like he was when he was being brought on for Jar Jar at 60 minutes. That said and done, though, maybe the tables will turn tonight and he'll get a couple. That would be nice. Alternatives. Pafos FC have signed a fella called Landy Dimata. New signing, 28-year-old from Democratic Republic of Congo. He is apparently a beast. Big, strong lad. And is he going to come on or is it going to be Busima? Who knows? The latter has been coming on recently in place of Anderson, Busima, and he scored an amazing overhead goal. You remember that one. All said and done now, with regards to those three, Anderson, Di Matta and Busima, we're pretty strong. We're pretty strong up front. And I don't think Apollon are going to be able to cope with it. I'm mildly confident that Pafos are going to win and win with some style. I hope so anyway, because I'll be going at 8 tonight. The other one that I forgot to mention, a new signing, was a lad by the name of, he's a 20-year-old, a Swedish international, and apparently he's an up-and-coming star. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not the coach decides it's worth putting him on, just to give him like a 20-minute run out or a half-hour run out, maybe come on at 60 minutes for one of the other midfielders. Who knows? It'd be nice to see, though. We've been strengthening the squad. A lot of purchases come through. And when you look at all the players that we've got quite a hefty, decent squad. When you look at the quality and depth in the squad, great for rotation. Obviously, we've got Champions League coming up against Olympiacos. So we definitely want to give them a run for their money, don't we? Certainly don't want to get trounced by Olympiacos, but hey, it is Champions League. And for those of you that are going, enjoy. Unfortunately, I can't because I've got business commitments here, but we'll see. We will be going to one or two of the Champions League games without a shadow of a doubt. But however, I digress. Anyway, going back to this evening, the Amigos will be down at the coffee shop at Pafos, obviously having lots of coffee. Absolutely. And then we'll make our way down to the stadium and we'll be sat in our usual place, which is just more or less behind the Gate 5 lads. And I want to have a chat with the fella in charge of Gate 5, see if we can get him onto the podcast and ask him a few questions about Gate 5 and stuff like that. So don't disappear. Make sure you hit up on the Facebook page or the website, because we've got a website, the Three Amigos of Pafos FC. And come along, join us, have a chat with me. I'll be there. So come and have a chat. And if you want to get on and have a bit of a rapport, an interview, whatever, a chat about football, hey, Maybe next time, next episode, we'll entertain what you think is the worst rule in football that you'd get rid of. There's an eye-opener for the next podcast. Anyway, from Amigo Darren, signing off, and see you tonight at the game. Pame Pafos!